Alright, my dudes. Picking up right where we left off last time, we're gonna get started this episode with Legends quest. We've only got 2 quests left. It's Legends and Desert Treasure before we finish the RFD fights. So we're gonna try to get through this one. I think I'm gonna have to do this one in 2 parts because, you know, especially with the magic log gathering during it, we're gonna need 12 magic logs during it. Most of you guys are gonna want 13. I'll explain why when we get there. But that's going to take a little bit of time. It takes maybe about an hour for the whole process, but it is by far the most effective way to get them on an account if you're going to do Legends before RFD. So let's get some items out for this quest. I really shouldn't need a ton. You know what? Actually, we're just going to go ahead and start Quest Helper. This thing gives you an absolute book. We're going to try to ignore that as much as we can. In fact, I'm going to move it to the side for now so we can gear up with this stuff. Because we need to map the Karazi jungle to start. I'm going to bring some extra, bring at least 1 more of each of those than what it suggests to you. And then we're going to get all of this stuff out as well. Now, I don't really need everything immediately because we're going to leave and come back, but, you know, that's okay. We shouldn't need food. We shouldn't need a weapon. I want to say we don't need coins on us. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up. And I think we're going to get here with this. Now, we already have started the quest. Oh yeah, it's saying 200 coins for the deal. I'm just going to go from the fairy ring. It's saying bring it for the cart. We've already started the quest. So, you know, remember we got in here for the RFD step, the ceramic vase step. Which means we've already got the jungle mapping material, the Radimus notes. So we're going to go in from over here. And you can also start this from Shiloh Village. It's just you have to go map 3 areas of the jungle to start, the left, center, and right. So if I join from Shiloh, I have to run both ways anyways. So lately, I've kind of liked just coming from this side. This looks like a decent area to join or to go through from. As long as it lets me go. Nope. No, that's what I was worried about. Wanted it to let me go just directly south. So we'll make our way back this way. And this should put us through. Alright. Let's go and read this. Okay, so that's the western. We'll run east from here. I'll just be mindful of any wolves. Those are the only real issues right now. I guess the tormented warriors can bot me as well. Let's try this again. I think that just stole a papyrus from me. Okay, we mapped this one. And I guess when this highlights again, we'll be in the eastern area. There we go. Get around from the wolf. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to go back to the jungle forester. I missed that. Rip. And let's go through here. Far east should be the fastest way to get through. So these trees can take a long time sometimes. I am going to need a lot of coffee for this quest. This thing's a beast, man. Honestly, this quest is such a beast. Okay. Let's use this on him. Make a copy. I want to say we want to get back in because now we need to talk to what's his name? Guajo? Gujuo? Something like that. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave and then try again because I think this jungle tree actually is faster to cut. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely making that up. It's probably the exact same. It's seeming like it's the exact same. But it doesn't matter one way or the other. The same process to get through. Cut one of these and cut the jungle bush. Come on, dude. There we go. I promise you I'm not too busy. Alright. Be careful when you call this guy. He can summon a tribesman and he can bop you. You might need to run. There's gonna be a lot of click blue in this quest. So you notice he tells you that we need to make a totem pole. That's what we're working towards for the magic logs. We'll explain that when we get to it. But that's how we're going to be yoinking our magic logs for this account. With a very... It's not buggy. It's like... Just... I don't know. For a long time, no one knew that this method for magic logs existed. No one realized it because doing the quest properly... I guess it doesn't happen. Because it's actually like failing to successfully get the totem that makes it work. Okay. Gotta go back out. Oh, if only I could use that, dude. What a shortcut. Okay, where's the pool? I think we go back in after this. Oh, we need to get the vessel, so... Oh yeah, okay, we're going back in. Okay, going this way. I don't think I need to boost any of my stats for this. I'm gonna have to boost Herblore later for the wood cutting portion. I know. And I'm gonna need to boost smithing when I make a golden bowl. Otherwise, we've got the levels we need to do this. I'm gonna put on rapid restore though, because if we fail thieving, I think it can lower our level. And then if we fail to mine, it can also lower our level from that. Looks like we failed this. Try again. Or maybe we just let it keep going. Nope, I think this is just me failing it. Let me step back, try again. Make sure we're resetting that. There we go. Alright, like I said, if you fail the boulder mine, yeah, it's going to knock our level down, so we're going to have to wait for that. Unfortunate. I guess you can bring a couple of dwarven stouts, but... So we'll just go ahead and get that timer rolling a little bit faster. It's kind of interesting that you need 52 for this. Oh, come on, man. I just got it back. I just tried again. I just failed again. It's interesting you need 52 for this stat, but you need 50 in pretty much every other stat except for Herblore. That's needed for this quest. I can't remember a time since... Maybe since RuneScape Classic that I failed 2 boulders on the way through. Man. Anyways, since we have to wait, dudes, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost at the finish line. I was looking yesterday and I think we're at like somewhere between 30 and 33 hours of content so far. Which is not a lot. I mean, obviously there's... Oh my gosh, I failed again. There's a little bit more overall because, you know, I've spent certain, you know, amounts of time off stream or off video. AFKing mining, AFKing fishing, you know, getting the cooking stats. But otherwise, I mean, this has been a fairly quick grind overall. I don't think it's as daunting as a lot of people make it seem. When you're running through here, I'm not going to do it today because I'm not staying on this account for the diaries, but kill one of these Deathwings. You can just pray melee against it, and that's going to be a Karamja diary step. So you don't have to come back here for it later. Go ahead and kill one of those. There's just, on this account, there's no reason for me to do it. Okay, smell runes. Go back, don't use on the stalagmite. Actually, stalactite. Okay. The gems, I thought this part was so cool for some reason in Classic when I did it. If I remember right, this was the last quest to come out in RuneScape Classic. Could be wrong though. Okay. Should be done. I always thought this animation was really cool too. Which it's just a bunch of like wind waves. But it's cool. Make an arc. Okay, I think we are actually leaving now, so let's go to reset our run energy first, and then we're going to make a golden bowl. And I've never actually boosted the smithing requirement for this quest. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we're going to find out. So let's get our Kovacs grog out that I bought from the Giants Foundry shop. So if you didn't do that and you don't have 50 smithing, you need to boost to 50. It's a +4 boost. You can go right-click the big giant dude there. He's got a shop. We're going to hit this. Going to boost us to 51. Make a golden bowl. You only need one of these. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know that I've ever failed this either. Wow. Actually learning today that you can fail things that I did not know you could fail. I'm going to have to telegrab a new bar if I mess this one up. Alright, we got it. Okay, we're going back. This time... You know, I think we'll still go from the fairy ring. That's fine. Let's make sure we have everything we need, though. I've got a 2-dose prey pot. I think I'm going to bring that with. Though, you know, actually, I really shouldn't need it. Nah, we'll bring it with anyways. Let's deposit that. I think we should be fine with that. We'll need the golden bowl and the Yommi tree. I think we can bank at that point, but let's see if we can deposit some of this nonsense. Oh yeah, we got a lot of inventory space, man. We've got a lot of inventory space. So, let's see. To the source. I want to bring this stuff as well. The snakeweed. And that should be good. So, let's just bring the slightest amount of food as well. Because, you know, actually, let's just, this is trash food anyways, we'll just about fill up our inventory. Oh, you know what? I need a weapon as well for this. I'm almost certain I need a weapon. Yeah, prepare for a fight. Do need a weapon. So let's get our DSIM as well. I'll be doing some prey flicking. If you guys have prey pots, you're going to want to use them potentially. If you don't have prey pots, this actually might be a stage of the game that you might need to start getting them. Just because there is a lot of damage that will come your way in this quest if you don't have them. Why do I have 2 Trauma staffs? I'm actually just dropping one of them. Don't need to anyways. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to fight a big demon called Nezand. He's strong, but if you can one-tick prey flick, no problem with him. He's gonna smite your prey down to 3 prey points, but once you drink prey points after he does that, at the beginning of the fight, he doesn't do it again, so you're fine. So you might need to go, like, kill Chaos Druids or level 2 men or something to get prayer potions. Just, if you don't have them, you might need just a few of them for this quest. But like I said, I'll just be one tick flicking, so we're gonna do the easy mode. Easy mode that's not really easy. But it's easy-ish. Come on, no. Okay, we're gonna safe spot him. Nope, I can't. Oh. Okay, now we can. Bless the bowl. Looks like he has blessed our bowl. Yeah, he is, okay. Oh, it stole my prey points, man. I actually need to leave. Or I can use my prey points. Nope, I'm gonna leave and come back. You need to have 42 prayer to bless this thing. And if you fail it, it takes your prey points away. And I'm apparently failing this quest more than I ever have in the past. Which is ridiculous. We'll try again. I don't want to use the prey pot, really. Kind of only have that for backup, just in case I screw up. I'm gonna hate this, though, because I'm burning all of my run energy. Is there a better place for me to go through the jungle here? Because this one puts me diagonally every time. Yeah, this isn't necessarily better, is it? It might be one fewer. Oh yeah, this is 3. That's not terrible. Alright, bless the bowl successfully this time, please. Good, good. Okay. We need to go use our machete on the tall reeds. Chill wolf. Reeds on the water. We have water. Now we're going back underground. Of course, the moment I stop one tick flicking, he bops me. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. One more wolf. I don't think wolf can hit me from here. Okay. This is going to be the first time fighting Nezand. Golden bowl on the water. Not now, bee dude. It's not the place. Okay, use the book. This guy smites you, by the way, so you can see I'm at 1 prey point. Out of curiosity, can we use this as a safe spot? Looks like you can, so if you want to bring runes, you can probably cast on this guy by standing right here. And that should be a safe spot, I want to say. Would probably benefit me to not miss my prey flicks. Because that hurt. We'll get through this fight. You actually have to fight this guy. I want to say you got to kill him 5 times in this quest. And I think he smites you every single one of those times. It's a bit annoying. But this is why we brought the prey pot for backup, because I think we're going downstairs after this. To fight some more dudes, and then to fight him again. Though I don't know if I'll end up needing more food. I kind of skimped on that, didn't I? But we'll see. Depends on how many times I failed the agile obstacles, maybe. Get this guy down. I wish you got experience for him. It's an instance, so does it nerf? No, that was full XP. That was full XP. Okay. Guess it's not an instance. I guess I've seen other people in here, huh? In the past. Oh yeah, I'm getting full. Big 18. 2 more hits. 2 more hits. 1 more hit. Hold on to my 1 prey point. 1 more hit. There we go. Oh, it stole my prey points, man. It stunned me. Alright, Yommi seeds. Yommi seeds. Okay, now that we're at the part where it's offering us Yommi seeds, I'm going to go ahead and get a lot of Yommi seeds. And I'm going to do that by, well, 1, change the shift click or the left click option to talk if you haven't done that. I think I've done that already. We're going to drop them. We're going to fill up our inventory, and then we're going to ask them for more. And now it'll just automatically drop them on the ground because my inventory is full. So I'm going to highlight this so I can see when that number goes up. And every time the number goes up, I'm just going to talk to them again. And then periodically, I'm going to pick them up so they don't disappear. And then redrop them. I'm going to get about maybe 250 of these. Usually I go like 150. Typically, that's not enough for me. If I get 250, I very likely don't have to come back. It might be a little bit overkill, but I'm not going to have to come back here, and that's going to offset that time anyways. I've recently suggested to Savix to get 200 for this, and he did it in like 120 or something. So I'll definitely go at least 200. But to explain this, the reason that we're getting a ton of Yommi seeds is the Yommi seeds are the way that we are getting the magic logs. What we're going to do is we're going to plant Yommi seeds, and we're going to not water the tree, the sapling that we plant. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause the Yommi tree to die. And if the Yommi tree can't successfully grow, then it can't grow into a totem to progress the quest. If it dies, you have to clear it from the spot. If you clear it, you have a small chance of getting magic logs. The way that it works is you have a 50-50 roll of getting logs, I want to say it is. And then after that 50-50 roll, I want to say it's a 1 in 10 chance to receive magic logs. When you receive magic logs, it can be 1, 2, or 3 magic logs, exceedingly rare for the multiples. I want to say it's... I haven't looked it up in a while, but I want to say it's somewhere around like a 1 in 100 chance to get 2 magic logs and 1 in 1000 to get 3 magic logs from the roll. It's something like that. So, it's quite, you know, it takes a little bit of time. It does take a little bit of time. But, it's worth doing because it is the fastest way to gather magic logs at a low level. Which is why we're going to be doing it. And then as I stressed over and over and over in this series, it is so worth it for you guys to go for magic logs. Or, I'm sorry, to do Legends Quest on your RFD grind. Because the amount of Herblore XP you get to progress your Ironman account is unmatched. There's no other quest that gives this much. The only one that comes close is Sins of the Father, and that's 90,000 experience. You get an XP book that gives you 15,000 XP 4 times. This one is a 30k drop 4 times. And it's a lot better than it used to be. You used to get about 28k maybe XP from this quest. They changed it a long time ago. And it was even worth doing then, you know, when it was only 28k XP. I always routed it into my route then, and they made it 4 times more valuable, so, you know, without a doubt, we're going to do it. So, please, please, please trust me. There's other ways to get magic logs. You can get them from Wintertod if you want to take forever. If you're going to get it from Wintertod, get level 60 woodcutting before you do it. At level 50 woodcutting, so with both Hunter contracts and Wintertod, The magic tree chance, or I'm sorry, the magic log chance scales with your level. And you can get a roll, I want to say between 10 and 20 magic logs from those. So you could get a roll that's not enough. You could get 10 or 11. You need 12 for the quest. If you're going to do it through Wintertide, get level 60. Level 50 is about a 1 in 1,000 chance per roll. At magic logs, it's a 0.1% chance per roll. So if you do a typical Wintertide chest on the Mass Worlds, you have 2 or 3 rolls usually. So you're there for, 400 runs basically. At level 50, which obviously, fewer as you level up, but it takes a long time to level. If you're level 60, it's about a 1% chance. So it's a factor of 10. It's 10 times more common at level 60 per roll than it is at level 50. So if you're going to get it through Wintertide, get level 60 before you start. It's worth it. If you're going to get it through Hunter contracts, I want to say that the rate gets good around, about that 0.1% chance, around level 54 or so woodcutting. I haven't looked at the math on it in a while, but at least go for level 54, 55-ish woodcutting. In fact, I'd say get 56 because you need that for Fremi Isles anyways. If you're going to do it through Hunter contracts. Hunter contracts are really strong. Basically just as valuable as Legends Quest. Doing Hunter contracts means that you get to get the Moonlight Moths eventually. Moonlight Moths mean unlimited prey pots, basically. So that's another really good route. It's not one that I'm suggesting in this because, the Herblore XP is just unmatched from this. But it's a good alternative if you don't want to do Legends yet. And if you've made it this far and you're like, this is a lot of stats, that route is doing 75 Hunter. So if you're going to do the 75 Hunter and Hunter contract route, just get 54 or 55-ish woodcutting first before you do it, because it's going to improve your magic log chance. The last time that I did a hardcore to 80 Hunter for Glory Ammies, I didn't get any magic logs from the Hunter grind. I was a low woodcutting level at the time. I was like 45. So make sure that's 80 Hunter is 2 million Hunter experience, and I got 0 magic logs. If I was mid 50s, I would have probably gotten them. You know what I mean? So just consider that. Okay, we're gonna go 200. I'm not gonna go 250. We're gonna stop at 200 Yommi seeds. I'm gonna trust the RNG today. And then obviously Nature Implings is another way. Nature Implings takes anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 hours in Pura. It's only 58 Hunter to do it. It's just Pura is such a pain in the ass. I don't like suggesting that to people anyways. Okay. Use the water bowl on the Yommi seeds. Leave the surface. Go back to the cave. Let's investigate this. I want to say that's going to let us through. Yeah, we're 100 red energy again though. If you're doing this and you need to come get more Yommi seeds, you don't have to water them. You don't have to germinate them. Like if I ran out and I needed to come get more, don't worry about that. You can plant them ungerminated for this method, so it's not a big deal. I'm sorry, chicken. Okay, water's dry. Talk to Cujo. Okay. It's amazing that you don't need 45 Herblore to make the Bravery Potion, but you do need it for the Yommi tree later. Kind of odd. The requirement there. Alright, we're gonna get in here. And we're going through the cave now. Might benefit you to bring more food with you, unless you're very proficient at prey flicking. So you might want to bank at this stage. Excuse me. Go through the cave, dude. Thank you. Alright, let's get through the mining again. I'm gonna drink my potion here. Looks like if it stalls out at easy does it, just go ahead and investigate again. There's no notification in this very old quest that you fail, which is kind of surprising. Nothing in the chat. I mean, it's not surprising. It's an old quest, but they really left this quest the way it was instead of improving it or fixing small things like that, which I respect, honestly. They need to do that more often. Try that again. All the way through here. Ow. Yes, I'll go through. Here, we're going to use Charge Orb. Sucks me through. Rope on the winch, and then the Bravery Potion. Let's go down. Alright. I'm not going to die today. Does not matter. This quest is so weird. It actually does induce the feeling that you're, like, falling and that you could, like, die on your account from this. It's actually crazy. I don't know how they managed that in this point-and-click game. Apparently this steep cliffside is just, it just does it, you know what I mean? But like the first time I did this on hardcore and I fell on that first one, I actually thought I might have like ended up KOing my account or something. It's crazy. Don't worry, that can't happen. Just go through. Look, we're actually cooking right now, man. Alright, hopefully it just, yeah, makes me fall all the way. We'll go and eat up the rest of our food. All I brought, so again, I'm gonna need to pray flick well. For the 3 skeletons and for Nezand. So we're gonna kill Tojo first. Tojalon. Gotta kill these 3 guys. And then make the little rock heart thing, crystal heart.
Level up.
Big.
Completed.
Actually massive. Not close to any other melee stats. No reason to switch up for combat styles. I wish I brought like an attack potion or something for this. Make it go a little bit quicker, but oh well. So typically by now I do buy like a dragon battle axe or something. But I haven't done so. Kill Ervig. And then we need to find where Ranulf is. I think he's to the south of here. I think he should be down there. I think I've talked about this a few times in this series, but we got some time here. One tick prey flicking. It's actually not as hard as people make it out to be. The trick is, first, turn it on first with a single click. Most people that start trying to one tick prey flick, they start with double clicks. They know that that's the process, is you double click every tick. But they start with that, so they end up turning their prey on and back off, on and back off. So every tick it ends up being off. So if you want to one tick prey flick, turn it on first, wait, and then start double clicking. And the rate that you want to double click obviously is 100 BPM, everyone knows that. But it works out to be something that you can time off of your weapon animation, which we'll talk about on the next guy. This is a 4-tick weapon. So I need to double click 4 times every time that I swing. So let's turn prey on. And then let's start double clicking. Swing, 2, 3, 4. Swing, 2, 3, 4. Every time I swing, I'm using that as a visual indicator to reset my double clicks. Right? So every 4 ticks or 2.4 seconds, I'm reminded of the beat, right? So makes it kind of easy. So I'm just double clicking 4 times per melee swing. If I'm using a magic short bow, that's a 3 tick. It's 3 times per. Toxic blowpipe, that's 2 tick. Two double clicks per, right? I'm using a scythe, that's 5. The further you go, the slower weapon you're using, the harder it is to stay on beat because you're not reminded as often of the tempo of the beat, you know what I mean? But it's just a nice little trick, you know, if you haven't learned it that way before. Also, if you turn on True Tile Indicator, if you're walking or running in the game, that's an easy way to time 1 tick as well. A good little visual reference. And there's plugins that can help too. But if I'm walking, that little tile updates once per tick. Double click 1 time per time the tile moves. Because you're shown how long a tick is with that. Just a little tidbit of information for you dudes since we got some downtime to kill. Alright, the heart. Right click use. And then right click use again over here. Now we're gonna have to fight Nezand again. He's going to smite me again. We'll probably let him get a bop on us first. I don't know. Should I pray melee right away? Or maybe I don't fight him yet. I actually think I need to go upstairs first. We'll fight him when he comes back down. Okay. Let's go shank the guy. I've actually never done this quest with the other route of, like, keeping Vayeldi alive. I don't think I ever will. Chill, Tajalan. All the way back up here with no food. So hopefully we don't fall for a ton of damage, because then I have to kill Nezand after it as well. With 1 tick flicks. We're confident though. We're confident. Okay. Let's wield it. Let's shank him. Wait. Let's use this on him. Oh, you hit him squarely. I never realized he's actually, like, bones. What? I always thought it was like an actual wizard dude. He's a skeleton in robes, man. I didn't know that. I think I've always looked at that guy from the top down, because, like, I don't know, you think RuneScape Classic, this was your only camera angle. You could turn it 90 degrees at a time. But you couldn't, like, scroll down too far. Like, you can come down a little bit, I think. I don't even think you could have. I think you first started being able to do this in old school, huh? Or in RuneScape 2. But it was always more of a top-down in Classic, so I don't know that I've ever thought to look down at him. Nice, we haven't fallen. No HP loss this time. I think Tojo actually tried to hit me last time. I don't remember these guys being aggressive. That was weird. He definitely did aggro to me. Okay. Now we're gonna have to fight Nezand. We can probably preemptively pray, but he is going to smite me again. Oh, nice. He safe spots himself. Humble. Looking at this, if you brought magic runes, you can probably... you'd have to safe spot on the stalagmite over here. You'd have to run down and then up here, and that would safe spot him there. I've only got one prey point, so I'm just gonna... Excuse me. Run down here. Get to it. Kind of arrogant game, man. One prey point for this. You're welcome to skip forward in the video a little bit if you don't want to watch this fight. There's not going to be anything to it. And I'm probably not going to commentate over it. Good chance to practice your one-tick prey flicking, I guess, but if you get it wrong, you kind of get punished from this guy. Good news is, we're nearly at the part where, we get our magic logs. That's nice. So that's why we're doing it. Well, half the battle. Let's go. Ow. I don't know if that was an additional attack. I think it was. I don't know that I've ever noticed that. He hit me twice in one tick, I think. Huh. Well, I might have missed a prey flick. That hurt though, whatever it was. Come on, finish it up, dude. I want to get bopped by him again. Okay, smites my prey again, that's annoying. Now we're gonna push the boulder. Don't seem like you could push it from this angle. Let's try this one, bro. Let's go. Okay, now we just filled up our bowl with water and we're gonna telly out. It's okay. When we telly out and we go back, like surprisingly, it's not gonna wipe our water right now. But it is going to wipe it when we go back into the jungle. But we'll just be able to use the pool at that stage, so it doesn't matter. What we do need here is we need some inventory space. I'm done going all the way through the whole dungeon. So we can put up a lot of this stuff now. Don't really think I need the binding book. We'll keep the hollow reed. I'll keep the one prey pot on me. Get rid of the vial. I need some extra inventory space for the magic logs, of course. So, I'm going to put up the Draman staff. I'm going to bring a couple water runes and coins. I'll bring 10 coins so I can show you that trick, by the way. And then we're going to need our botanical pie as well. And I should only need one of them. Because I'm going to be... let's go already telling. Should only need one because I'm going to be world hopping during it. So it'll keep my boost. Now we are at the magic log stage of the game, though. Okay. Ooh, I need 30 more coins for this. I could go to the bank, or I could come pickpocket a guard. Oh, come on, man. Like, you're actually making me look bad, dude. Don't attack him. Thank you. Okay, so I told you earlier on that, you know how, like, that Hajiti... in his cart, he makes you spend 200 GP to get to Shiloh. If you don't have 200 GP on you, but if you just have 10 coins, instead of right-clicking and paying fare, which is going to charge you 200, you need 200 coins to travel to Shiloh. Right-click and talk to Hajiti. He feels bad for you for not having enough money, so he actually lets you go for 10 GP. If you right-click him and pay fare, he's still going to charge you 200. But if you don't have enough, like say even if you only have 100, he charges you like a percentage of that. I think it'll actually be more than 10 coins at that point, but you know, he doesn't charge you the full value, which is kind of cool. You can get through for as little as 10 coins. Might help you at a low level, probably won't, but you know, for what it's worth. Cool little tidbit of information, I guess. Okay. Hollow reed, water pool. We'll fill up our bowl with water again. Okay, so now we are at the fertile soil portion. We're going to go east from the water pool because I need to get to a fertile soil spot that doesn't have the wolves around, which is going to be this one right here. This is going to be our play. We're going to change our rune axe to a left click use. We're going to be using our botanical pie, and I'm going to be hopping between 4 worlds. If you're not quick, you're going to want to do this with 3 worlds. I'm going to be using 4. I'm going to hop to a different world set to make it easier on myself though. So let's go 608, and then I'm actually going to go to a plugin on RuneLite called default tab, and I'm going to put it on my, actually I guess yeah, it's on my inventory, so that's fine. I'm gonna have to eat the botanical pie because I need 45 herb lore for this. The play is going to be to plant this. Now sometimes it's going to fail, so you just keep clicking it until it works. And then once we plant one successfully, I'm going to hop worlds. We are not going to water the tree. We're not going to water the tree. That's very important. The reason we're not watering the tree is we don't actually want it to successfully grow. We want it to die. Once it gets to a shrub that's about, you know, a quarter of this size maybe, we're going to use our rune axe and dig it up before it disappears. Which is why you only want to do this for 3 or 4 worlds, because eventually it will disappear. I want to say it's probably about a minute after you plant it that it disappears. So we're going to do 4 world hops, we're going to plant 4 trees, and then now I'm going to hop back to the first world I was on. And then we're going to dig it up. And that's the whole process. So it's smaller. I got nothing on that one. I'm not going to try to replant. I'm just going to go to the next world. I think if I try to replant, it's going to fail. Let me see. Yeah, because the ground is broken, basically. It needs time to heal. But I got some logs that time, right? And like I said, I think it's about a 50-50 chance to get logs. And sometimes those will be magic logs. It's about a 5% chance to yield any magic logs from it. Which is not great odds, but... And it's going to seem like this method kind of sucks. I understand that. Trust me, this is the play. It's not as bad as it seems. But yeah, you get dry sometimes. So I'm going to hop to a different set of 4 worlds now, because those first 4 that I was on, they need the ground needs to heal up. After I do the second set of 4, I should be able to hop back to this first one. But this is the method. Now I'm going to continue doing this until we get at least some magic logs. I mean, really, I like to keep these episodes as close to an hour as I can, so I can kind of kick back and chill and do this for another like 15 minutes or so and see how many we get in 15. To give you an actual, you know, decent sample size, I guess. Maybe I get smoked, you know, maybe I get nothing in that time. Maybe I get like 6 of them. I'd say if I had to guess, in 15 minutes, we're going to get 3 or 4 magic logs. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go back to 604 here. But eventually we'll cut off the video and I'll start the next episode with all of the magic logs. Kind of like do that TV magic thing, you know what I mean? Oh! There's one already. And that's how it goes. That's the method, my dudes. Good to actually pull one early. Make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Now, I did talk about getting 13 magic logs. If you want to do the Morning's End Part 1 quest to eventually get to Song of the Elves, you need a magic log for that as well. So you might want to save yourself some trouble and go ahead and get that now. You know, you're already doing 12, you might as well get one more for 13. That's all you need, an additional one, I'm pretty certain. 4, you know. Can we get some new music or something, man? It's kind of an angry song. Kind of intense. There we go. I want to say this is only 2 world hops so far. Okay. You kind of have to spam click the world hop, by the way, which I'm using quick hop settings on RuneLite. So you can change the quick hop settings to give you a hotkey for your world hops. I have mine set to Q to hop one up the world list, but default is Control Shift and left arrow or Control Shift right arrow. Would recommend it for this so you're not spam clicking the worlds. Just kind of spam click that key over and over. Oh, nice. No luck on these ones. Just some regular logs. Oh, double magic logs from that. That is beautiful. Like I said, that's a pretty rare chance. I think that might be a 1 in 100. Or it could be 1 in 40. That kind of comes to mind as well. See if I can look this up while we world hop this time. So, Yommi Totem on Rune Light. I'm gonna say that's 3 world hops. I think I need to do one more. Yommi Tree Seeds. Nope, I need one more world hop. We need to go to 604. Let me look up the quest helper for Legends Quest. Quick guide. Let's get back to 604 quickly. I'm not seeing the chart that breaks down the chance on Rune Light right, or on the wiki right now. Another magic log, nice. Okay, so it is a 3 rolls at a 1. Oh my gosh, I just got double. Well, not double, but 2 back to back. Very nice. Actually cooking right now, man. Like 5 minutes in, we've got 5 magic logs. You get 3 rolls at the magic log, and it's a 1 in 10 chance per roll. On each roll, you have a 50% chance for it to yield 0 magic logs, a 25% chance for it to yield 1, and a 12.5 for 2, 12.5 for 3. Okay, okay. Have I done? That's 3 worlds. Let's go and hop again. So you get, from this method, you get 4 times as many regular logs as you do magic logs. So yeah, it's not even that bad. I don't think it's even 1 in 20, is it? Leaves you a 25% chance to get 2.5, 25% chance to get 1. A 50% chance to get any at all, though. Yeah, that's what it is. A nothing roll is a 50% chance. And a something roll is a 50% chance. And then after that 50% chance, then you have another 50% chance to yield something. So when a dead or fully grown Yommi tree is chopped down, up to 3 rolls of the following drop table occur. If at any point of the rolls a nothing segment of the drop table is hit, the reward process is cut short and no further rolls are given. So that's why it doesn't seem quite as, lucrative, because if the first one is a nothing, you don't get a second or a third roll. Oh my, I think I might have hopped way too many worlds here. I think I was on autopilot. I might need to jump ahead to 605. And I hope we got some logs there. Or it could have been on 604 and only done 3 world hops. I think that's what I did. Nice, we got another one there. That's 6 already. So I said this takes an hour. This is going definitely faster than an hour pace. You know what I mean? I think the last time I did this, I had really bad luck on my account. What are we at? 7 magic logs already? We've got to be about 10 minutes in. That's really good, dude. Really good. Not going to need the 200, it looks like. And the world hopping that we're doing, remember we ate the botanical pie. If you're hopping worlds as fast as you should be, you're only logged in for 6 seconds. As long as you hop worlds within 12 seconds of logging in, you cannot drop your boost. So I'm boosted in Herblore with the botanical pie. I don't need to eat any more botanical pies as long as I'm hopping worlds fast enough. So you do kind of have to be speedy with it. You know, don't AFK every time you're doing this, because you'll have to use more botanical pies. We'll get the entire thing done on just one. But that's because we're hopping worlds quickly. Bump, 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 bump. Nice, there's number 8. We lost our music again. Not a very long song, is it? Fortunately, I think we're going to be able to get all 12 magic logs by the end of this episode without it taking too long. To the point where I have to, like, cut it out, you know what I mean? Because this method is... I think there's only one actual YouTube video that shows this method. And he actually has you do it the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he has you, like, go all the way back in the dungeon and germinate the seeds. Well, after the fact of doing the 3. I think he, like, got the 3 seeds, did the whole quest, and then, like, got more seeds after that point. And then went all the way back through to germinate or something, and you just don't need to do that. But it's good to have a video reference of how to do it, I guess. Another one, that's number 9. We just need 3 more. Actually cooking at this right now. We're 55 seeds in. Just hope we don't get world hop limited. Eventually you can still get limited on world hops. So we have to wait a little bit of time. Okay, back to 608. I have a feeling that in the next couple of rounds of hops, we'll wrap this up with the last 3 that we need. We've had good luck so far. And then we can finish our quest. We can knock the whole quest out in about 1 hour and 15, including getting the 12 magic logs. That's actually insane. Again, 13 for you guys that are continuing your account. I'm just not continuing the account after I'm done with bee gloves. That's 3 worlds, 1 more. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, come on. Give me 2 magic logs in this round. Or just give me 1 triple roll and we're done. Nothing there. Double regular there. Nothing there. That's alright. We can still pull a triple here, man. We can still pull a triple here. Oh, nothing. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. I think today might be the last day of this account, guys. I think the beginning of my stream today is going to be Desert Treasure and the RFD fights to wrap it up. So if I die, it's not my fault. I'm actually going to be doing those fights with low HP. I haven't crabbed as much as I would have expected to. 59 HP is not very high to do those fights at, but I think we'll be fine. We've done it at lower. DT's no problem, but Dessous and which other one? It's really Dessous. Oh, Gelatinous Mother. Those have some good KO potential. We just got to make sure we're healthy on those. Though we got a lot of curries. That's good. Okay, regular log. We're going a little bit dry here. It's been about 40 seeds since we've seen any magic logs now. Which we got... Oh, nice. We got 9 in our first 50, so... There we go. Got another one. 2 more to go. Let's go back to back. Nope, not this time. 1 more world hop. Get a double, maybe? No double. We'll keep going. Get some more music on. It's the important part. Bum, bum. Let's go. 1 more world hop. Yep, we'll go back to 608. Come on, I'm still on track to finish this in about 15 minutes, I think. Which I would like. Come on, magic logs. Got a little baited there. Filled up those last 2 inventory spaces that we need. Oh, nothing again, man. Dang. I'm kind of torn between ending the video here and picking up at the beginning of the stream, but I'll do a couple more rounds to see if we can pull it. I don't want it to kind of drag on too long, you know what I mean? Let's do this round of world hops and then we'll do 1 more set of 4. And if we don't get the 12 by then, we might cut. Well, actually, if I get 11, I'm going to have to continue. Because it's going to bug me and other people, I think, if I don't finish it all at that point. We're cutting into the workout hours, man. Nothing there. We were streaking. A triple irregular log roll there. Regular. And nothing. I think that's 3 full world hop rounds. 3 full sets of 4. With nothing. This is definitely going to be the one. This is it. This is going to be the one. Okay, come on. Last plant. Come on, magic logs. Come on. Alright, as I said, if we don't get any in the next 2, we'll go and end the episode here. And I will magically log on with 12 magic logs, boys. But I'm really just running out of time. Alright. So, I will see you guys in the next episode with 2 more magic logs. And then we'll be hitting Desert Treasure and finishing Recipe for Disaster. I think that's it, man. So we should be finishing today. I'm excited to be, wrapped up with the series, and excited to have been able to provide this. Hope you guys have found it useful, but we'll see you in the next episode. See, now I need to I've planted these. I have to show you. Okay, well, fake sign off. Fake sign off. One last world hop. One last try. One last chance to spoon. And then for real, I'm clicking the outro button. Nothing there? It's gonna be all bait, man. It's gonna be all for nothing, dude. Just watch. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I got baited, man. I baited myself. Alright, next time.